Although these green spaces are one of the many reasons residents are moving to downtown Syracuse, with the winter Central New York has, not all green spaces are green.
Plows and mows want their customers to put down their shovels this winter and pull out their phones to schedule a snowplow. You can choose your time, leave a note, answer the questions, accept your rate before hitting submit.
You may be thinking that you don't need PrEP, but the truth is anyone that is sexually active and doesn't regularly use condoms can benefit from taking PrEP. In 2014 alone, there were 2,481 new cases of HIV reported. As you can see, there are people behind me that have been here as early as 5 a.m. and they will be waiting in line until Hillary comes and addresses them. The security guards themselves have been here since around 6 a.m. and they are expected to be here till midnight or even later to tighten up security as the day goes on. Here there are some of the barricades that just went up to block more traffic, and the traffic behind me is there's a lot of traffic going on and a lot of people are out here. Even some Central New Yorkers are out here today. Thank you, Brittany and Kayla. And just before 3 o'clock this morning, it was announced that Donald Trump won Wisconsin, giving him enough electoral votes to take the election. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jackie Mundry, and as you can see, the sun is trying to peek out over here, but there has been a little rain sprinkling down, and that's supposed to continue throughout the day, and there's supposed to be showers and other things going on. Right now, we're at 50 degrees, and it is definitely gloomy and cloudy out here. Like I said, it was scatters throughout the day, so be sure to grab an umbrella or rain jacket before heading to campus today. Welcome back to the University Ave weather cam, and like I said in the last half hour, it was sprinkling a little bit, but that seemed to calm down. It is still definitely overcast out here and definitely windy, so be sure when you're heading out to campus to grab your rain jacket or umbrella, just in case that rain does pick up again. And let's hope the rain isn't too bad, but definitely grab an umbrella. Like I said, you never know what will happen here in Central New York. Reporting live from University Ave, I'm Jackie Mundry. Back to Annalisa and Brooke in the studio. Cancer, more specifically colon cancer, is something a lot of people don't feel comfortable talking about. It can seem awkward or embarrassing, but colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in the United States. Not only that, but there has been an increased trend in young people being diagnosed with colon cancer.
About 3 to 4 patients within the last year who were younger than 30.
Dr. Jerry Bem is a colorectal doctor at Upstate University Hospital. He says that not only has he personally seen an increase in colon cancer among young patients, but there's research to back it up.
We will see what the current data will show, but clearly the trend is there.
Kevin Kenyon's first symptom was back pain, and at 44, he was still young to be diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, as the average age of diagnosis is 72. Kevin's sister Kim says he was a big, strong, tough guy, but that was no match for his stage 4 diagnosis that he fought for 5 years.
But the radiation and chemo took its toll over time. It took its toll on his outlook on life. It took its toll on his body. My younger brother actually would go to the hospital and carry him to the car. He, he looked like what you think of as, a concentration camp person, or somebody who's had advanced stage cancer.
The young colon cancer trend affected 2 Auburn friends as well, both of them losing a parent. Matt Nolan lost his mother at 42, and Juliana Reardon lost her father at 51. The 2 have experienced something many of their friends can't relate to.
Maybe you're at your family and everyone has a mom or a dad, and it's so celebrated, and it's just kind of awkward for you. So it's nice to know that someone else has that awkwardness too.
Almost 15% of colon cancer patients die each year, and nearly 1/3 of patients living with colorectal cancer are under the age of 55. Because of these statistics, Matt and Juliana started a petition to send to Representative John Katko with the hopes to lower the recommended screening age, because an earlier screening may have saved Mary Ellen Nolan and Jim Reardon. As of now, the petition has 286 signatures since being created on change.org 2 months ago, and the 2 are promoting it on social media.
But I think definitely kids like us that post things on Instagram or Facebook to try and spread awareness is helpful.
And we're friends with our own friends on Facebook, and our friends have parents who are of age, and our friends knowing what we've gone through, a lot of them have gotten their parents to make sure that they've gone to get screened.
Although many people don't talk about colon cancer, Matt and Juliana hope to get the conversation started, beginning with talking about symptoms.
According to the American Cancer Society, some of these symptoms include pain in the abdomen, changes in bowel habits, weakness or fatigue, rectal bleeding, unintended weight loss, and constipation.
What is extremely important is that even with minimal symptoms, one should always be concerned about the worst case scenario.
Although we don't know if or when health officials will lower the recommended screening age, Dr. Bem says he's hopeful it's sooner rather than later. Jacqueline Mundry, NCC News. It's Tuesday, which means the people of Syracuse are letting their voices be heard at the weekly Trump Tuesday event at Perseverance Park.
I commend all of us for coming together, as cold as it is.
Although supporters of Mayor Minor came out today, some President Trump supporters came out too.
We want to give a counterpoint to the mayor's protest here, because we certainly do not agree 100% with what she's doing, making Syracuse a sanctuary city.
Potter and other members of the Onondaga GOP say that the money being used to make Syracuse a sanctuary city could better be used in other places.
I think that the money should be spent elsewhere, on the crumbling infrastructure, the potholes, trying to bring down the murder rate.
Although it may look like all the city's action is happening right here behind me. But across town, here at Lemoyne College, a Somalian refugee works part-time at the campus library and attends classes and hopes to stir up some action of her own.
I'm calling about your ticket number 80738.
Fatima Bilay moved to Syracuse 8 years ago, but recently her and her community have gotten more attention.
I guess I've noticed a lot of eyes. A lot of, people are coming to us, noticing us. I mean, we were there before, but like now people are just like, oh, hey, I want to hear your story. I want to, help you. I'm like, we needed help for too.
Now, Bilay and a group of about 30 refugees are using this attention to create a safe space.
So we wanted to do like this whole big house.
That would include
the Regents classes, leadership activities, like bonding activities, resume building classes, babysitting.
The group also helps each other stay positive during the hard times.
It felt like, even though this is happening, like one man and his supporters doesn't mean that the whole world is against us.
And in Syracuse, many are actually with her. Jacqueline Mundry, NCC News. That doesn't mean you can't find a way to relax and enjoy your last SU weekend of 2016. If you're looking for a light and fun study break, Netflix is releasing the second season of Fuller House on Friday for your binging pleasure. And for your dose of sports, head over to the Carrier Dome on Saturday for men's and women's basketball doubleheader.
Head coach Dino Babers gave an inspiring speech after the game in the locker room.
That speech has since gone viral, with Dino Babers quotes like, "People don't know what we went through. They don't know about the Kumbaya meetings we had this week. They have no idea." And then he continued to yell and scream and get his team hyped up and say, "Whose house?" And they answered, "Q's house." It's definitely a different meaning to locker room talk, and it was awesome to see the team actually beat a team like Virginia Tech